Seriously, we haven't done it. All right. Welcome to Project Playwright Trade. It's our third year, and we are thrilled to be at the Arts Asylum. It has been a wonderful day of work for our writers, our actors, our directors, and we can't wait to show you what we've got for you tonight. As you know, every round is themed, and our theme this year, our first round theme, is ripped from the headlines, Apocalypse Satire. Our three playwrights spent the evening with the Kansas City Star, the New York Times, and the Wall Street Journal. And they had to find an article that they felt might cause the end of civilization as they know it. Their limitation, they couldn't pick from Section A. Just like Fox News does. Now, our setting is a meadow outside of Kansas City, where three stalwart survivors have made it this far. To further escape, they're only going to have the use of one moped. So while three walk in, only one can walk out. Now before we get started, I want to introduce you to some folks who are really going to help us today, and that's our panel of judges. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our judges for the first weekend of Project Playwright 3.0. First, to my left, Kelly White. Kelly White, ladies and gentlemen. Kelly is a lead critic with Casey Stage. She's worked for The Star and Camp. I got that right. And Camp. So, we're pleased to have Kelly. Our second judge for this weekend is Cynthia Hardiman. Everybody give it up for Cynthia. For those of you who were with us last year, you'll know Cynthia was our Project Playwright winner from last year. She's graciously come back to be at this side of the table, where it's so much more difficult than staying up all night and writing a play, and just getting there at 7, sitting and drinking cold beverage and watching some theater. Our final judge is a new judge for us, Victor Wishnav. Give it up for Victor. Victor is a critic for Casey Metropolis and the artistic director of the Midwest Dramatist Center here in Kansas City. So we're very excited to have this panel, because what they are going to be doing is after each round, they're going to be sharing their thoughts with what happened on stage. And at the end of the evening, they are going to come to consensus. Each of you has a piece of paper in your hand, and each member of your group has a pen. It is your job at the end of the evening to tell us which play you thought was the best. And we're actually going to count those votes up. And we're very interested to know, as the playwrights are very interested to know, who you thought was the best satire you saw tonight. So make sure as you go throughout the evening, if you have to make notes to yourself about the different things, that you get that so that you can make that note possible. All right? We're all good? All right. Without further ado, I give you play number A.
Don't stop at my account.
Cool.
Feels good to do something yourself, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, it does.
Can I cop a squat?
Is it just you?
Easy. Yes. Just me. And to answer your next question, no, I'm not packing.
No tech? Okay. Sit. I'm not staying long.
Yeah, it's best to keep moving. Where are you from?
Chicago, originally.
Oh, man, I heard they got it bad.
Yeah. But I thought they would have been more immune, you know, considering they're part of the Midwest and all.
Just big city enough.
Yeah.
See, that's why I was able to get out. You know, in my city, we didn't even have cell service. You had to walk to a mailbox to get a signal.
They don't make them like that anymore.
Oh, you read it?
Oh, fuck no, it's just paper. So,
Oh, they literally don't make it like that.
OMG, you guys are AFK too. FYI, JSYK, the MSM says there's no one else out here. NTS, you shouldn't trust everything you hear.
What is she saying? She's spelling nonsense.
no. See, look at her hands when she speaks.
Oh, you mean that tick?
Text hands. That's what that is. She's got it bad, real bad. I'm surprised she made it as far as she did out here. Hey, where's your phone?
SMH, I was walking, I tripped, it hit the ground. VSF.
I got you. You broke your phone when you dropped it?
TIME.
You can understand what she's saying?
I'm from Chicago, remember? So yeah, TIME, tears in my eye, VSF, very sad face, SMH, shaking my head.
But she wasn't doing any of those things. I mean, she's not crying. She doesn't even look remotely sad.
Wow, you really were sheltered from the storm in Okinawa, weren't you?
Anyway, yes, apparently.
When people get real bad, this bad, they don't feel real things anymore. Think about it. When was the last time you actually laughed out loud?
Not lately. Not since. So, anyway, is everyone like this in Chicago?
Most. Those that are functional at all. I mean, she's better off than most of them. I mean, like, she can still walk. Hey, where's your Segway?
ATM in the river. Nagi trying to cross that creek.
Not a good idea, she says, trying to drive her Segway across a creek. Just so you know.
Yeah, I got most of that. You see, this level of physical incompetency, this is just more of like what I saw back home. The people, they can't do things or they won't. Which reminds me, hey, girl, are you packing tech?
OMG, WTF, SRSLY.
It's a serious question. And look, I am not a lawyer. Anal. But you gotta be straight with us. You got any tech?
IDK, they took it all, except the Segway. Ha ha ha, IDK.
They took her tech. She doesn't know why. How old was that phone that you broke?
IDK, like 3 days?
So very new. I've heard of this happening. See, when you break tech too frequently, they exile you. So, how long did the last phone last? A couple weeks?
NTS, don't put phone in oven. JK, it fell in a toilet.
A toilet? Oh, shit.
I know, BSF. A, that is not a very sad face. And B, what kind of toilet?
Oh, I see where you're getting with this. You're wondering if
No, don't say it!
the wiper.
ROFL, it totally was. It was a wiper.
I I told you not to. That's how my mom died.
Oh, I feel you, man. One got my uncle. Impaled him. Sick thing, but his wife insisted he use it. He refused till that day. You know, in Chicago, a couple hundred people bid it that way. It's just so much water, so much force. The lever thing gave new meaning to the word power surge.
LOL. ZOMG. Did that really happen? Totally NSFW.
Not safe for work. And kid, those toys are NSFL, not safe for life.
I heart them, because wiping is gross.
How long have you been wandering in the wilderness?
IDK, I don't have my phone.
So, less than a day.
I think the sun... It was there when I left.
She probably hasn't had a BM in the real world yet.
BM, I don't know that one.
Oh God, a bowel movement?
Gross!
You know, sooner or later, it's gonna happen.
With no wiper? There isn't one here?
Oh, sure, yeah, there's one over there behind that tree.
Awesome sauce.
She was being sarcastic. She wasn't serious?
BTW, I hate you.
This is ridiculous. I'm gonna head out of here. Come with me.
Sure. But she comes with us.
No way. I'm not gonna risk starting to talk like that. She's a disease.
We gotta cure her.
You gotta maybe. She ain't my problem.
Look, I don't feel right with leaving her out here alone. Look, she could have been one of my people.
Doubt that. See the way she's dressed? She would have never talked to you in real life.
IRL.
What? Oh, screw this. Screw this. I'm going. Come with me or don't. People like this will destroy you. She'll make it so you forget how to pick your own nose.
OMG, noses are gross. I miss my picker already.
See? See, now come with me. No, I don't want to be here when she realizes there's no moving walkways in the wilderness.
Are you for real? SFU.
I have to help her.
Whatever. Later.
AJK, PTB.
Hugs and kisses, please text back.
Shut up.
You know, I expected more from you.
I'm sorry, I don't feel right leaving her.
It's your life. See ya.
TTYL,
F you!
W2P Candy Crush,
What? You have it?
Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean, Jelly Bean.
Oh, look, a freckle. So many wrapped ones.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe DiMaria.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know we were doing this.
Joe DiMaria.
Hi.
This is the girl. How are you looking?
That was planned.
Okay. We're going to start with Kelly Luck. Kelly, what did you think of of play number A?
Okay, well, I like the premise. It was interesting. Kind of a blending of concepts, I thought. I mean, starting off all the texting and tech and things like that, and then kind of morphing into the whole wiper thing, which was an interesting way to go. But overall, I think they did a good job. Just doing a good gradual reveal. There was a good mix of characters that had good chemistry, and overall, I liked it a lot.
Great. Cynthia Hardiman, what do you think of play number A?
Play number A, I liked as well. I liked the different characters that were there. And I really like the tech aspect, with the wiper and the texting, and it's very curved. So I liked it a lot.
Wiping. Yes. Victor. Victor, what do you think?
I also liked the wiping.
Wow.
No, I thought it was really interesting in the way that it, that for such a short play, the way that it unfolded, that the exposition, for lack of a better word, that we never, it was very clear what was happening and what this apocalyptic landscape was, even though we never actually heard exactly what moment happened. But we got kind of a sense of where we were headed, and like as the other judges have said, the way that the mix of the aspects of like chat acronyms and things that are already part of our world with a mix of where it might take us and what that would look like was really intriguing. And that premise alone just kept me interested through to the end and to the character's resolution. So
Great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have a vote. I want you to write down anything so you can remember play number A. Good. All right, go ahead and place it. So while we're placing the next piece, any detail that you have is great. It's a motorbike.
It's a moped.
It's a moped. Okay. Great. Without further ado, we give you play number B. Play number B.
Can't see a goddamn thing without my glasses.
Don't talk like that. What would Jesus think?
I don't know. Haven't had the chance to ask him.
Well, when his army comes back through here, you'll have a chance to ask him, won't you? Jerry, what about you?
Sister, my mother named me Gerard, therefore I will go by Gerard, not Jerry.
Whatever the fuck your name is, do you see anything?
No, I don't.
Oh, praise. We're safe.
No. We're out of the way for the moment. Not even close to safe.
You know, you really ought to be kinder to my brother and me. I mean, we didn't have to let you tag along with us.
But you fucking did. And you shitheads would be dead by now if it hadn't been for me. So a little less lip and a lot more, gee, thanks, Rosie, for not letting the suckers get us, would be greatly appreciated.
Will you please? My sister's about to faint for fear of Christ smiting us because of your vulgarity.
As if I didn't have reason. I mean, he could, you know. Our Lord Almighty is earthbound now. You should be careful.
Why? He's a hippy-dippy carpenter who hunts lambs and babies. I don't think he's the smiting type.
You'll see when he battles the Antichrist.
Oh, Amber, please.
I don't give a flying fuck about the Antichrist. I worry about us now and the suckers coming for our hides. Not some cosmic showdown that's about to be. What are we going to do about this?
That piece of junk is not an escape. We need something real. We need help.
There is none.
Well, how are we going to find it?
Well, How about you pray about it some?
Your ridicule means nothing. I was right. We were all right about God. You're just bitter.
Yeah. Yep, he's fucking real. Last time I prayed for the Royals to win the game, he fucking didn't deliver.
Even if we get this rusted heap started, then what?
Then Rosie is taking her happy ass to the mountains without you little fuckers.
You certainly are not.
Why should you have it? I mean, my brother and I can ride this easily without you.
Oh, in your dreams, fat ass. It's better that one of us get away than none of us.
And what warrants you to be that person?
Because I'm gonna live through this. Y'all ain't.
I beg your pardon?
Live through it? Whoa, but you're
What? I'm what? I'm old. You think I'm old, lady? I could whoop your ass right fucking now.
Well, I'd be careful not to do anything so strenuous, considering Life Alert is no longer working.
I will knock you and your little Southerns right into the goddamn dirt, Miss Prince.
This isn't solving anything. Now, there might be a way for all of us to get far away from this place on that piece of junk if we just try.
But what are we going to do for fuel?
Fuck.
I hadn't thought of that. But look how old it looks. Maybe it could still have some vegetable oil in it.
Jerry! How can you say that?
I told you my name isn't Jerry.
Vegetable oil started all this.
Forgive me. I know, my God, I know that it did, but what if there could be more of it?
Oh, no, there couldn't be. If there was another scrap of that stuff, why, we wouldn't be in this fucking mess.
I remember the day it happened. Veggie Day. I was at the store.
I was in the parlor when the president condemned oil. His ideas of clean energy ended gas stations and oil refineries everywhere.
No money in vegetable oil, and they didn't even get a bailout.
They were the backbone of this country, and he just let them out to dry.
The bastard didn't even do a thing for him. Now there ain't any kind of oil, folks, being used.
Sure, the earth is clean, but at what cost?
So?
Nah, nothing happening yet.
We all saw this coming. Armageddon. Christ's return.
What?
The signs were all there. We just overlooked them like fools.
We, as the human race, overlooked oil disappearing, clean energy failing, people being used as fuel, and Christ returning.
Yeah, either that or he had really shitty timing.
It's all through the Bible.
Oh, were donkeys' guts and marrow power too?
Brother, it's true. The passages about Christ's body, the centuries of devouring the body of Christ in communion, it was a sign that we too would be consumed in some fashion.
Great Caesar's ghost, you're right. How did we not see what going green would do? How did we not know?
Jesus is walking the damn earth and doesn't say a thing about it.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
It was all part of God's plan to murder us. All us born sinners. We sacrificed him, and we've sacrificed each other, and now we devour each other.
Oh, fuck, we're not cannibals. Just making people smoothies and pumping them into cars. Now, there wasn't any kind of oil, and now this.
My apologies.
And now, we're being punished by being blended and poured into fuel tanks for eating in his name. You two take the Vespa. I'll stay.
Oh, you know,
No, sister, we can all get away safely.
No, I'm just as responsible as vegetable oil in this. I ignored the signs of damnation. I deserve to be taken by the suckers.
well, it was nice knowing you. Come on, Gary, help me get this thing moving.
It's Gerard! And no, I won't leave my sister here. We have manners. We have our names. And we have each other. We've no need to behave like garbage like you.
You uppity little fuck. I know. I'm poor. I'm old. I can't contribute. Well, I'm gonna live, and you can just play drama queens do the dead lovers of the last act of some Shakespeare shit. I'm leaving. You coming with me? She made her choice.
Amber, you can't really mean to stay here and let them take you, can you?
I do. It's what God wants.
If you'll die because it's what God says he wants, then I will too.
Well, you did, guys. Just go ahead and do it. I'm leaving. I thought that Christians believed they could ask forgiveness for anything and get squared with God lickety-split. I thought that's what all the appeal was. Huh.
What do you think of play number B?
Talk about headlines, they hit quite a few of those. I like the character delineation. I liked the green energy twist in that the survival of this kind of thing, turning itself on. It was pretty good. It was good. So,
Victor Wishna, play number B. What do you think?
I liked it. First of all, who doesn't love a motherly character that works blue? It's kind of like that sort of, jarred you right away and kind of got you, interested in that character. And so what Cynthia said, the character delineation, it was pretty clear that they were just in characters that they wanted different things. Now, so I appreciate that this one really did seem to embrace the challenge of taking what probably was not very non-apocalyptic headline I'm imagining about green energy or something, and really taking it to the full apocalypse, and to the degree, to the actual religious apocalypse, and that ultimately worked for me at the end of it. I was wanting to come together, and then it did. So.
Great. Kelly Luck, what do you think of play number B?
Well, it was an interesting premise. Very different group of characters, to be sure. I would have liked to see a little more development in the characters. A couple of them, they just did seem to fall into archetypes and things like that. I'm not altogether sure they really connected the dots between banning frying oil and working all the way over to Armageddon over here. But it was an interesting premise nonetheless, so it got my attention.
Great. All right, so you've heard what the judges had to say. So take out your little piece of paper, jot down anything you want to know about play number B, take a few minutes. All right. And now we invite to the stage play number C. Play number C.
Why not?
Because we don't know how long it will last us.
Us? This is my water.
Well then, this is my GPS.
Fair enough. Any idea how much further?
Haven't a damn clue. I told them not to fast follow China. I said the Shanxi province is nothing like Raytown, I said. There's a reason why no one's been drilling there, I said. But no, leave one tampon wrapper in a porta-john and lose all credibility.
Bet they'll listen to you next time.
If we get a next time.
What is that?
Benjamin Party?
Who?
I'm here for Jesse Benjamin's 5th birthday party. I'm the clown.
No shit.
Do you see any kids around here, man?
Well, some parents want me to come early. Oh, are you two part of the scavenger hunt?
Look, dude, I don't know where you came from, but it ain't no party here. And no people either, except us. If you're smart,
You'll stay with us. You're safe with us.
What are you doing? We barely have enough water supply as it is. We can't take on another body.
That body came in on 2 wheels, and that'll get us a hell of a lot farther, a hell of a lot faster.
What do you mean safe?
They've been drilling out in Raytown for shale. Instead, they found nitrous oxide. Dangerously high concentrated levels that wiped out half our crew by lunch. And it's spreading.
What?
Nitrous oxide is laughing gas. They laugh themselves to death.
So how did you two survive?
I was in the trailer when it happened. Heard the chaos come out on the radio, and I got the hell out of there before I was exposed.
And you?
I don't laugh.
You don't
Laugh.
at anything?
No,
Never?
never.
Look, if we have a chance of survival, we need to get to the airport and out of Missouri.
Or find the nearest Walmart, take some of the gas masks and wait it out. Try to go back and help.
Walmart sells gas masks?
Walmart sells everything. What are you doing?
I can't help it. When I get scared, I make balloon animals.
Give us a minute. What are you talking about? The only reason why I let you come with me is because you agreed with me that we needed to get the hell out.
Let me? The only reason I came with you is because if there's any more solid metal doors or hysterical 200-pound miners between you and KCI Airport, you're dead.
If we don't get that moped, we're dead anyway. Hey, clown, we decided that. What?
My name is Kevin.
All right, Kevin. We think you should stay with us.
Yeah, there's strength in numbers, and some of us need more strength than others.
Don't make me laugh.
Nice wheels, man. This looks new.
Thanks. It is. Alloy body, all-terrain shocks, aluminum fiber.
Damn. Sounds like you know more than just face paint and finger puppets.
I'm into bikes. They're better for the environment.
Uh-huh.
Plus, the chicks dig a guy with a bike. But once I got into clowning...
One kind of canceled the other out. Look, man, I can see through that face paint, and you're a tough fella. a warrior. And that's who wins in situations like this, not Sallies and sissies. Sorry to say. Mary, she talks tough, leaving people behind and all that stuff, but she didn't see it happen. She didn't watch a man lay there and laugh until he pissed himself and his eyes were screaming out for relief. She didn't see other people trample over other people just to get away. One sorry SOB gets in our way and she want to stop and help him. We'll all be screwed.
But you're following her.
I followed the navigation system. We get that from her. We can take these wheels and split. Easy, man. We want the same thing.
And what's that?
To take a piss. I'll be right back. Make yourself comfortable, girl. You can sell my bag or whatever.
Don't mind if I do. This, really sucks for you, doesn't it?
Huh?
You're supposed to make people laugh. If this thing spreads, people like you become public enemy number 1.
You really think this is gonna spread? They can't contain it?
It's a gas, genius.
It was only a question.
Take it easy. When you spend as many hours on a dig site as I have, you'll learn to keep an edge on.
Well, I'm not some Neanderthal mouth breather, so you can relax.
Fancy words. Maybe you are a genius. That may be what it takes to make it through something like this. You have to be smart. I told them not to dig. I told them wind, solar, so many other options, better options. They laughed it off, to turn a phrase. And now look, the shit's gonna roll in like London fog soon, and all these people are gonna die. So many people.
I thought you just wanted to leave.
It may already be too late from here. But if we can get off the ground, we can warn others.
So you want to help, like him?
Glenn is only interested in helping Glenn.
But then why?
Because a smart survivor needs strong friends. But you already know that, don't you?
What is this?
He was showing me the bike.
The bike is not in space.
I need a minute before I start to donate balloons again.
What the hell are you doing? You're gonna screw this up. If I give the bozo a bone, he'll give us the bike without flinching.
You think I'm stupid? How do I know you just won't run off with him?
I don't even know him. Besides, the world is gonna turn into a jungle, and better off with an alpha male.
So, what do we do?
You disappear when he comes back, and let me finish what I started.
I think I saw something out there. It looked kind of like a wave, but close to the ground, and there wasn't water, it was only motion.
We gotta get moving soon. Glenn, is that how the site looked? Check it out, I'll finish packing up. We gotta move, now.
What about Glenn?
I told you, he is only looking out for himself, which means he can't be trusted. Besides, a pair of brains is better than a pair of biceps. Let's go.
Let me drive. The seat's only big enough for one, so you'll have to sit on the handlebars.
Fine.
Yeah, this is exactly what I saw on the other side. And it's coming quick too, so we gotta get it.
You were right. She was weak. Started saying maybe it'd be a better idea to come and get the gas mask and wait it out. Started getting a little bit weepy about the people you left back there.
Well, it's just us now. Do you think I'm stupid? Meredith hated those guys. They made her life hell. Stupid dumbasses, they never listened to her. Never took her seriously.
No, she never took you seriously. You were just muscles, man. She was gonna leave with me, the clown she just met.
You are a clown! You're a goddamn clown!
You're a fool.
So, Victor Wishbone.
I thought that one was, I thought that was really well constructed. The way that the characters were distinct, they were interesting. Obviously, they each, from one extreme, from the intense personality to the clown, and then more the way that it was. Sorry, I'm like formulating my thoughts.
It's all right.
It's my first time going first.
There's gas.
Right, there's gas.
Yeah.
No, but basically just thought, during it, I was like, this is really well constructed. It made me want to see, I felt like the cleric was in control of which, with such a short form, and particularly a short time, putting it together is such an important element to I felt like they knew where it was going, but I didn't know where it was going in such a way that it was, and the way that it came together and twisted was really, it was interesting. I feel like the characters that were developed paid off in the end. And also I liked the fact that it didn't, that the apocalypse kind of happened at the end. So, yeah.
Kelly Luck, what do you think of play number C?
Well, this one was very interesting, very enjoyable. It was interesting to see another free energy / environmental related story come to light. I really liked the action in the story. I feel like a lot happened, but it wasn't too crowded, it wasn't too busy. It just takes along very briskly and managed to get a lot of interesting twists and turns in a very short time. So, good stuff there. The characters, I think, were a good mix. Could have been a little more development, but not bad, really. The clown was interesting. I'm sorry that they lived to kill again, but the clowns always do. Seriously though, I enjoyed this one a lot.
Great, Cynthia, you get the last word on play number C.
I enjoyed it as well. I liked the language that they used between the different characters. It was very specific to what their character was. The clown, using the language about the clownage, and the construction language. I enjoyed that quite a bit. And the idea about laughing to death, that was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Great. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard what the judges have to say about all three plays. You have seen all three plays. So this is what you have to do. Take a piece of paper. You are going to write down A, B, C. If you write down D, no one gets credit. So you must choose A, B, or C. And when you do, give it to the fine lady Chloe in the back. Chloe, raise your hand. And then, while we count, you may go and visit the bar. We'll get up. It'll take us about 5 minutes to count. All right? So vote. Just once. This is not your comment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we announce who our winner, our second and third place for this round is, there are three people who I really want to call up on stage and have you recognize. Every year when we do this, the writers write all throughout the night, and then at 8 o'clock they sit down with the director who does some amazing things in crafting and realizing the vision on stage. And we have three absolutely amazing directors, and I'd like to introduce them to you now. Please welcome to stage Melody Butler. Thank you very much. who wrote the plays that you experienced tonight. Play number A was written by Kevin King. Kevin King, come on up. I want you to have a seat on the bench of destiny. Bench of destiny. Play B. Play B was written by Lauren Gardner. Lauren Gardner. Have a seat on the bench of destiny. Play number C was written by Teresa Lagarde. Teresa. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you voted. The judges have come to consensus. Who says theater doesn't build community? So, as you know, in the first 3 rounds of Project Playwright, audience vote counts 50, judges vote counts 50. In the case of a tie, judges overweigh. In our finals, audience carries the day. I'm happy to report that in round 1, the judges and the audience picked the same part. Doesn't always happen. I mean, all right. The winner of the first round of Project Playwright 3-0 and direct pass to the finals on Sunday, Play C, Teresa Lagarde. All right. So, as you know, in the first round, we ranked them 1, 2, and 3. Whoever is ranked number 2 has the choice to either stay the night and go right into round number 2, or go home and go to bed. Whatever number 2 does not select, number 3 must accept. Number 2. In round 1 of Project Playwright, play number 8, Kevin King. And Garner with our 3rd place, but it was a wonderful play. So Kevin, before you make your selection, just because I love drama, we happen to have somebody in the house who sat exactly where you're sitting in the bench of destiny and had to make the same choice, which is exactly what happened to Cynthia Hardiman. Ms. Hardiman, any advice for Mr. King on his decision on the bench of destiny?
Stay in the zone.
Stay in the zone, Mr. King. I don't know what that means. So, it's peppy though, it makes you feel better. So Mr. King, are you going to stay and play? Or are you going to go home and sleep?
I'll stay.
He's staying! Mr. King has chosen sleep deprivation. And he will be in round number 2, which is this tomorrow, same place, same time. I hope to see all of you here. And he will be riding with Bill Rogers. Come on up to the stage. And Jessica Kendagor. All right, so this will be, who's competing in round 2 tomorrow, they'll be staying up all night. For those of you who can, this is officially the end of round 1. Every round in Project Playwright starts with something we call the 60-second sit-on. We are going to take about 5 minutes to reset. Then all 3 of these writers are going to sit at this table and they're going to have 6 minutes to write me the best 60 seconds they can, and 2 actors are going to be handed the script and just cold read it. It is something not to be missed. If you can stay, please stay. While we set up, we'll have a drink, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right, we'll get some stuff and we'll sit down and drink. I gotta wait my flash drive. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we announce who our winner, our second and third place for this round is, they're working on weird. Anyway, we're ready to start round 2 with our 60-second scene off. The first thing these writers have to know are who they're writing from. So I'd like to introduce you our actors for our round 2 60-second scene off, Frank Oakley III and Joe DiMaria. Joe. I gotta look at you and say, Fresca and Bill, I'm not rooting for you here. All right, you got him? Got him. You got him. All right, now you can leave. All right. Get my timer ready. All right. Once again, the bench of destiny comes to Project Playwright. Playwrights, you have 6 minutes to give me the best 60 seconds on the saddest thing one person can say to another on a park bench. The time starts now. Do not put pressure on these people. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back Frank Oakley III and Joseph DiMaria. So, for those of you who have never been with us at CNO, when I get ready, I'm just going to give them a piece of paper. And I'm going to say, you're this, you're that. And I'm going to walk. And the minute I say go, they have to go. They do not have time to read. It's a straight cold read. Okay? Judging our scene off for scene 2 is Victor Mishna. Please give him a hand. Sweet. All right. This is scene off A. All right. You're going to be Matt. You're Larry. Go!
Hey.
Hey.
I have something to tell you.
Yeah?
You were adopted.
What?
It's true.
But I thought we were twins.
I know that, but seriously, did you ever really think about that?
Well, I figured we were, what, not homogeneous or something.
Fraternal.
Right, that.
Well, we're not.
I feel better about my confession.
What's that?
I love you, man.
Like, love? Love?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, so, what do you think?
You know, I was just messing with you. We're totally twins.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's cool.
There's nothing more theatrical than an old man bending over. All right.
Well, as long as you're showing them your good side.
I'm not even going to ask. All right. You're Joe. You're Frank. B, go!
Well,
Well, I talked to her.
and what did you say?
You can't marry my sister, man.
Why?
Do you want me to say it?
Does she not want me to marry her?
No, she wants to marry you. No, she wants to marry you. I don't want you to marry her.
What?
It's just not okay.
We've been best friends for 10 years. What's your problem?
You're white.
Really?
It's just not normal.
I've seen you date tons of girls, all different colors. I decide to marry your sister, and you say no because I'm white?
I don't marry those girls. Look, it's not personal.
Fuck you, it's not personal. You're supposed to be my best friend, and you're judging me on this?
I'm not judging. I'm just saying what's obvious. You're white, she's black. It's just not gonna work.
How do you deal with this?
You ready? This is C, your A, your B. Go!
Hey man, what's wrong?
I come here every day. This is the first time I've had anyone sit next to me.
Really? Why do you suppose that's the case?
I don't know, I guess people just don't want to sit next to me for some reason.
Why?
Probably because they're scared of me.
You don't look that scary to me.
Well, that could be because you don't know me. See, I just got out of jail.
Really? What? What were you in jail for?
Murder. But see, I didn't really commit the murder. I just looked guilty. You know, I just looked like I might kill somebody.
I don't think you look scary, man.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I know that I'll be alone no matter where I go for the rest of my life just because of what I look like.
Well, I gotta go. I hope things turn out for you.
Will you be back this way tomorrow?
No, I'm just passing through.
Well, it's been nice talking to you.
Yep.
All right. Said boys can't be dramatic. All right, Victor. Any comments about this, what you saw?
Well, I thought it was very interesting the way that obviously, in all cases, the challenge of the saddest thing that you can be told or hear on the park bench were interpreted in three very different ways, from the very intimate to the first meeting. And for something that's like so impulsive, I'm just going with sort of my first instinct of what just like sort of felt like a fun put together scene. And do you want me to, is it just the...
So I need to rank them 1, 2, 3.
Rank them 1, 2, 3. In order, I have my ranks as A, C, B.
A, C, B. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you would probably like to know who wrote what? A. It was written by Kevin King. B was written by Bill Rogers. And B, Prescott, Kendagor. Really?
No, I just wanted to compliment all three of them because I think the most impressive part of that is that if I had a challenge, and I've done this to write a scene in 6 minutes, I would spend 5 minutes and 45 seconds probably trying to come up with the idea. So that was really impressive all three.
There we go. So, feel good. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the public side of things. We will now take the playwrights back into the playwright room and do really bad things to them. So, we hope the results of which you will come back and see us tomorrow. Thank you all.